Y'all, good morning. If you notice that I wear a lot of things on my head, it's because I love to. I have hair. I have it twisted. I don't know how to do hair, okay? Disclaimer, but I have some beautiful jewelry. I sell jewelry and accessories, but this is not what it's about this morning, okay? So I'm going to give it a couple of minutes and then we will proceed. Okay, I shared it out. And y'all, excuse me, if you see my eyes watering, no, I'm not crying. Okay. See that door back there where that hat is on? It's closed for a reason. Okay. It's my closet. I don't like to rub my eyes with my hands, so I have a washcloth or a towel or whatever you want to call it. So you will be seeing me wiping my eye. But anyhow, that closet is closed for a reason. If you hear any noise in the background, I have a big machine in my closet. Okay. I don't know if this is messing up or not. So, okay, I'm just going to give it a couple of seconds. I wish they let you play music. I have freckles, y'all. See those freckles? I know a lot of people probably say, why does she have all that on her face? You know what? I say stuff because really I don't care what nobody say, but I'm just saying. I have freckles, okay? So sometimes when you see all these, I don't wear makeup either, okay? I have freckles. I have I guess you could call them medium to brown eyes. So if you look at my eyes and say she got contacts, no, I don't. I don't wear makeup. I wear lipstick, and that's it. Okay, so we got all that out the way. Sometimes you got to let your fans. Do I put on lipstick? No. Okay, I'm about to put on some lipstick. I love wearing lipstick. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my live. I don't know if you've seen the topic, but I will be addressing the topic amongst other things. Okay, so I'm gonna get it started. I'm not gonna be on here too long. Okay, I wanted to address the topic about bringing awareness about bullying. This has been heavy on my mind. I'm gonna get some shirts made, but it takes moolah, right? So if anyone would like to cash at me, $ FAKELLEY. My cash app is in my description of my YouTube. I'm not begging. I'm asking for support. The support is I want to bring awareness. I wish I could take and buy every child that's at that bus corner in the morning. They ride the bus with my grandchildren, even the ones that's doing it. Okay, I've been talking about bullying or bullies or people being bullied or the bulliers or however you want to address it. All of it needs to stop. Sometimes we don't know what the root of the problem is. Sometimes we need to get to the root of the problem. It's like a tree. It starts from the root and it grows and makes all these leaves and branches, right? And the reason why it's not just because I have grandchildren. Okay, let me give you a little backstory about me. Child care provider. I love children. One would probably say, what did you do for a living? Pretty much my backstory of my life, I worked in daycares. I was a licensed provider, registered provider still. Registered and daycare provider is two different things. And certified nurse's assistant, and I guess you could say PCA worker, which is a personal care aide. So that's a little bit about me. I sell jewelry. I've been an independent business consultant since October the 18th, 2019. Okay, it's not about that. I'm just giving people a little bit of backstory of me. Raising grandchildren, 5. And I guess this year has really opened my eyes to what a lot of people, children, are going through in this world. And how are we going to break the cycle, or how are we going to be able to change it if we don't work together? I think it starts at home. It does not mean that the problem is at home. It starts at home because I'm pretty well sure that something is going on in the home. I'm pretty sure that the parent, and sometimes you got to be careful with saying that, because the parent don't probably have to be aware or know about it, because they could be doing something. And not only that, I try to say things very delicate, right? Because I don't want no one thinking I'm picking myself, because I'm not picking. I don't want no one thinking I'm making fun. I don't work with handicapped children before. I hate to say mental disability issues too. I've got to put that out there. In the hometown, where I'm from, Kansas Neurological Institution. Look it up, KNI. Okay, I don't know what the name is now, but that's what it was when I was working. I'm a Kansas native. So, no, I'm not in Kansas, but that's my hometown, and I will rap it over any, because that's where I was from. I just don't live there. I left when I was 18. I was married to a military man. Traveled the world. And saying all that, I done came across, oh my goodness. Sometimes I wish there was a time capsule or a time machine. I done came across so many amazing people in my life, being a military wife lifestyle. Okay. I'm writing. And things like this is not helping, but hurting people. Okay. I mentioned in one of my shorts, because I'm saying this and I'm coming on to talk about it, because I know a lot of people say, why every morning is she doing this? Because I supervise my grandchildren in the morning. Okay. So I see this, hear it, and know about it. And seeing it, especially when it's little bitty children. This little boy, first time going to school, which is a kindergartner, first day of school, little bitty old thing. I don't care if you're tall up to the ceiling. Okay? Because adults get bullied too. Trust me, I've been bullied. I'm going to talk about that. And he has to come home and tell his mom, dad, parents, whoever, guardian that's taking care of him, how was your day today, baby? Such and such did this to me, da 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 da, woo 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 woo. You go to school to learn, but also kids, when they're that little, they're going to school for friends, okay? There's no other way to say it. It's not that they're going to learn, they want to make friends, I also saw him and another little boy, I guess they classmates. They were so happy to see each other. And they said, "This is my friend." And the two little boys even held hands. Okay. So I'm saying that to see, I know who the child is. Okay. Stay in the same building as I, but another interest. So like if they don't stay in the same side, they stay in another side, but the same building. We connected. And I know who he is. And I talk to his mom or speak to his mom on a regular basis in the morning. And she's you can tell she's very, very, very involved with her children. Um, one of she got three boys. One of them's in the same class as both of my grandchildren because my granddaughter and my grandson's in the same class, right? And so they know each other. That's a good thing. And so I said to myself, in a sense, if they don't have no friends, they do have friends. They have each other. Three of them know each other. But, I'm saying all that to say because kids go to school for friendship. Friends. Racism and being mean is taught. I believe this. And I say that for a reason, too. If it's not taught, they're seeing it. I say it like that. So if they're seeing it, that's getting taught. That's my way of saying it. My children did not witness any abuse or bullying or nothing until I got married to my second husband, which is not their father. My kid's father is in heaven. Or he's probably sitting by me. Okay? And sometimes your kids don't see that in the home with the immediate parent, but they see it in the home if you're married to someone else. And so it's really been heavy on my mind and heart. And this weekend I have a project that I want my kids to do, grandchildren, kids. I'm gonna have them doing something they don't know what it is. It's a surprise. And I will be, sharing the activities that we will be doing. And so I feel like for the awareness to get put out there, it needs to be talked about. Yeah, it needs to be talked about. I wanted to get some shirts made. Again, I'm not begging. No. This is not the segment. And it never will be. But that's how people get out there. I got my Cash App in my bio. I want to get shirts made for all those kids that get on that bus. I'm going to tell you why I say this too. The school has people standing outside with signs about bullying. And my daughter told me, coffee. My daughter told me it's because the school has a lot of issues with bullying. I don't like it. It kind of makes me an emotional person with it. Not saying I'm crying, but if I do, that's just how much it means to me. My granddaughter, not to put her name on it, it's almost like terrified to go to school because of it. And then it becomes a mental thing, not just for her. Look at me, okay? I am in tune to my grandchildren, children, dads, sisters, and even people that I don't know's feelings. I don't care. I'm that person. This does not have to go on, and I'm saying it for a reason. A lot of times people say, well, the reason why it's going on because I experienced it as a child. Break the damn generational curse. Break it. It does not have to continue to go on. I was bullied, abused in so many ways. Think about all the ways that you could be abused. Mm-hmm. And I say that my kid's father saved me. I don't care. I can speak about my life, not putting nobody on blast. And the reason why I say he saved me, I was a shy child. If any of my sisters get on here, they can comment. I did not like getting in trouble. You know, back in the days when your parents say, when I get back home, your chores better be done. I didn't give a damn. I'm just saying, I didn't care if my sisters never did theirs or not. If I could, I would do mine and theirs because I'm not getting in trouble. Back then, why was it that the parents, the grandparents, the people back in that era, if you didn't do nothing, everybody's getting a whooping? Because, okay, sometimes they did it like, okay, since ain't nobody gonna tell the truth, all y'all getting y'all butts tore up type of thing. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that's what went on. Or if I had dishes to do, these are examples, and my sister did clothes, and then my other sister vacuumed, and then the other sister probably picked up the toys. Okay, we all had chores. Why would I do my dishes, and if the sister didn't do the vacuuming, the clothes, and picking up the toys, why would I get a whooping? Examples, okay? I don't like that. I would never. And that's why I say I done broke that generational curse. Okay? If my children is like that, they're like that because it's something they done seen, but not in me and their dad. No. He's not here to defend himself, but I will. My kid's father and I loved our children. We had a good communication, parenting. No one's perfect. There ain't no perfect parent. Ain't no instructions in being a parent. A lot of stuff is self-taught. A lot of stuff is common sense. If you bathe your baby. If you eating, feed your baby. If you're sick, take medicine. Same thing. I'm just saying it like that. It's common sense. You don't need your mama and your sisters there to show you how to be a mom. You might be a better parent than they may have been. You know what I'm saying? It's time for these generational curses to be broken. It's time for people to stop living in their past. I'm bringing up examples. I'm not getting into the heart of it because I'm using an example. That's because I'm using this example because that's what people have a tendency of living by. Those examples. Break them. When you become an adult, and you your own person, even if you do have some scars, seek help. It's out there. As a person myself, stop suffering in silence. My kid's father, I met him when I was 18. He was much older than me. And no, he did not mold me. He helped me. Okay? I didn't have a voice. I was quiet. I was timid. I was easy to cry. And there was things that happened to me in my lifetime when I was younger I did not freaking understand, okay? And when he came along in my life, I tell you, that's why I'm here. I have a testimony. Everybody has a testimony. Everybody's story is theirs. Everybody have a book in them. Everybody could be a book writer. Okay? All of us. Start a journal. That's, someone told me yesterday, my doctor to be exact. I had a doctor's appointment. And I was sharing with her some things that I'm going through. And it was very emotional for me. I'm just going to be transparent. And I started crying. This is the thing. I started talking about it, and then I got off of it, and then she asked me questions, and the questions that she asked kind of got a little too sensitive. Tears are meant to be poured out, okay? Just like when God make it rain, I said he's clearing the air and wiping away all the sins and the badness, right? So she said, write a journal. I don't have friends. I have one person that it's a question mark, but typically I don't have friends. I don't have friends. Not saying I don't want one, because I know for me to be a fact of it. I will be a damn good friend, loyal friend, dedicated friend, honest friend. And I say loyalty because I was hanging there to the end until I can't hang no more. Don't be blind and dumb. Don't be so desperate and want someone to be, your friend or companion. Being alone and lonely, yes, you want, that's void to be fulfilled. That's when you're alone as a person, find things to get into, start traveling, do things for yourself, explore the world. That's what I want to do. Okay. I'm saying all that to say we can't always fall back on our past. It's going to be there. That's why it's called mental abuse, mental scarring. It's always there. It's going to be a trigger. It's, there's a point in time you're going to have a trigger. Okay. I've had it. But like I told my daughters the other day, I don't like to sit in it. If I feel like I'm getting sad, or if I feel like having anxiety, because I had suffered from that, depression too, I gotta go. You pay attention to your flags. It ain't no red one. It could be a purple flag. You pay attention to your emotions. You feel the way you feel because you want to. Don't let nobody make you feel any kind of way. You have control of your emotions and feelings and how people treat you. I'm not pointing at you. I'm being really vocal about this thing. And it's all about awareness, bullying, how people make you feel. You can get bullied by family members. Leave to be. It could be your mom, your dad, your sisters, your brothers, your cousin. People can bully you. It don't have to be outside. It could be in the household. It could be at the school. Kids go to school for two things. I'm saying maybe three. I'm gonna say making friends, cause they going outside that world, in this world, leaving the nest, and they going with some of them having social anxieties. Okay, so having social anxieties, first thing they have in their mind, I sure hope I have a friend or meet a friend today or whatever. They don't have the first thing in their mind thinking about learning. Second thing to me, and I'll probably kind of put them together, lunch and recess. Okay, so you got friends, lunch and recess, then homework. Okay, ain't no kid, little bitty ones. And I'm not saying children don't like to learn, because there's a lot of them that likes to learn. I have a grandson that's in the 5th grade. All of my grandchildren are smart, but I'm saying him because I don't talk about him enough, because it's a sensitive topic. Okay, he is so freaking smart. I don't even know how to emphasize it, and I'm being very dramatic. Hello, welcome to my show. Welcome to my live. Anyone that come in here, subscribe, hit the notification, share me out. Okay, and so he is so. If I put another so on it, smart. Oh, so I'm saying kids love to go to school. Friendship, lunch and recess is the same. And then homework and schoolwork. They don't want to go to school. The first thing is not to do no schoolwork. The first thing they have in their mind when they're going to school, these kids be nervous. My granddaughter and my grandchildren, I'm so glad they go to the same school because they have each other. You know what I'm saying? But they need to branch out. You know what I'm saying? Kids leaving the nest, like that little boy. I keep saying it. I don't care if I can. I have a video with him walking with me and my grandchildren and his brother home. He's so little, and you just picture this little bitty baby. All of them are baby in elementary school, okay? But first day of school, getting picked on by a big kid in the 5th grade. And I'm like, that has to be devastating. How was your first day of school, baby? And they might start crying or pouting or poofing up their lips or whatever. And you're like, what's going on? And then, sometimes kids, you have to give them a moment so they can feel comfortable when they want to say things. Do not pressure a child into speaking to you about a topic. And that's just like with an adult. If you get into a little spat with your loved ones, family, man, woman, or whatever, sometimes don't push a person to speak about it. Because I don't know. I'm just that person. That's just too much at that moment. You got to let things die down. And then maybe in an hour or so, I'm talking about with a kid, are you ready to talk? Or you might not have to say that. They might just vocally start speaking and you're like, listen to them. Their feelings matter. Just because you're a parent, that does not mean that you're right all the time. My granddaughter told me, she said, Grandma, I'm not wetting the floor in the bathroom. And I went against her. I'm being honest. And I said, you have to be. And the reason why I said this, see, I check myself, is because it never happened as much as I take showers and baths. And I said, well, I shower more than I do take a bath. I said, well, maybe because she takes baths a lot, maybe it is. Time went on, it happened again. And I think it happened 3 times. And I'm like, wait a minute now. This is not happening with me. Leave it to be with a bath or a shower. So I thought about it. I said, well, maybe she's swimming in the bathtub because, she's washing her hair. The water's up, flopping it, flipping it, or whatever. So my daughter, she had lived here with me. And I mentioned it to her. I said, my floor's been wet. Be careful. Pay attention because if it's, getting wet, I sure don't want to fall. It's going to be an ugly situation if I do, okay? The bathroom's not small, but so what? Who wants to fall and hurt themselves? So as time went on, you see that closet back there with that hat and that sign? That's a drawing my granddaughter makes, so I put it back there, and it's been back there probably 2-3 years, and I've had it there forever. That closet is closed, of course. It's my closet. I have a walk-in closet. I don't know if you can hear noise. I have 2 big machines in that closet because they pulled up my carpet, the pad, they cut the wall down, the drywall, all that, because there was a leak in my closet. And they came last week to bring a dehumidifier. Oh my gosh. When I say it takes the moisture out your house, it takes the moisture out your house, your throat, your eyes, and your nose, and everything. I'm so serious, I'm not trying to be funny, but it's true. The last day when I knew they was coming to get it, I unplugged it. And I told the guy, I said I couldn't take it no more, but he was coming to get it, so it probably was unplugged, maybe 2-3 hours or whatever. So cool. They came back this Tuesday on the 19th so they can do everything I just said, take up the carpet and stuff. And they had to take a lot of my clothes. They bought another one. It was smaller. But at night, I unplug it. In the daytime, I plug it up. Because when we land in the bed, it's so miserable in here. It seems like the air is just dry and you can't sleep. And everybody knows, most of us, when we go to sleep at night, we want to go to sleep cool. It's best to sleep in a cool room. So he bought that. And that was Tuesday. As I say, today's Thursday. Why get a knock at the door? And they bought another one in here that was probably bigger than the first one that ever came. So it's total 3. But this one is a dehumidifier in a sense, but it's an air purifier. And what it does, because I ask questions, okay? There's no mold. They made sure that they tore the wall to make sure there wasn't none growing in the walls, okay? And they got to come back out, if I'm not mistaken, Friday to plaster it back. But my clothes, my room looked like a closed junk house, or no, a closed junkyard. Okay, that's what I want to say. But I'm not filthy. My daughter and the guy that came yesterday from Rainbow, they took everything out of my closet. It had to get taken out of my closet so they can pull the carpet up. And I'm living in here like almost like a construction zone. I'm trying to hold my bearings, okay? Because I'm like, the more I look at it, but it's okay because yesterday, another side note, I went to CVS and I did like a small uh bargain. I would call it a bargain haul. Why? Whoo, all these clothes that needs to be washed. I purchased a 64 load of laundry, soap, detergent. I like to say it in a lot of ways because I know how some people think. Some people call it washing powder. Some people call it soap. Some people call it laundry soap. It's all the same, okay? And so, being that I have to wash them because some of the clothes smells horrible, but I can wash them because they're not moldy. There was some clothes in that closet, and one would probably say, "How do you did not know?" The person that came and took the wall and stuff out and the clothes, they said, "Whoa, where's the leak coming from?" Again, who would have thought? I thunk it. No, I'm just like, and so um, I went to CVS. I got the 64 loads, and the original price was eight something. Okay, 8.99. Tell me why I got two for 10. So that's basically $5 a piece. 64 loads, so that's 128 loads of clothes I can do. I needed that. I'm telling you. And this CVS again, they had cereal, which in fact I got the Fruit Loops. Um, the original price. Now get the, oh, I said, whoa, $8 and something. Do I have the receipt here? Is this the receipt? If not, I threw it away because I try to keep receipts just in case something happens. And I don't have it. I think I threw it out. Well, anyhow, I think I do have it, but it's somewhere. I might have put it back in my purse. They had Fruit Loops that originally the price was eight something. I got it for $3.50, and it was the king size family box of cereal. Then they had Pop Tarts. Now, one would probably say that's not a deal or steal or bargain. I like to say that deal or steal. Okay. Pop Tarts, it was eight, not six. Because remember when we was coming up, it was six in the box. It was two extra ones. So, and it was the Pop Tarts name brand for $4.99 a box. I said, ooh, but it was buy one get one free. And I don't have a vehicle, okay? So I say this to say I'm old school. I think like my dad. If I had to cop the Uber, Lyft, or someone to give him some gas, I probably would have forked that out anyways. So why not? So buy one get one free. That was a bargain to me. It was a deal still too. Okay. Then they had what else did I get? I know the Pop Tarts, the cereal, and the laundry soap. Oh, and the trash bags, 28 bags in the box, which was 30 gallons. I paid nine something. To me, that still was a steal. I mean, okay, granted, $1.25 you can go and get your trash bags, okay? But one would probably say, why didn't you go there? Again, I don't have a vehicle. A lot of times I have to shop online through Instacart, rarely Walmart's, but I need to start because Walmart's do have some different deals. Aldi's to me is not cheap like it used to be. Everybody don't want everything from Aldi's, but you know what? I'm not saying it to say. One thing I like about Aldi's, they have a lot of good diet or weight loss, keto friendly foods, like bread, for instance. They have. Oh my gosh, what did I do with my? Okay, I'm saying that because I got to take my medicine. Okay, like bread, for instance. Who's this? Oh, I need some. Oh, okay, baby. That's my sister. bread, for instance, as I was saying, keto friendly, vegan, no guilt. It says on the buns and the hamburger buns, Aldi's. I said, what? But I don't want to indulge in things like that. I went to the doctor's yesterday. I started back on my diet pill. This is what I take. And the name of it is, oh, darn. Did I? Y'all, you know what? I got it. I throw away stuff. I don't keep it. And then if I do keep it, I keep it because it needs to be kept. Okay? But anywho, this is the name of it. I wanted to let everybody know this is what I take. I'm a very transparent person. I'm on a weight loss journey as well as everything else, okay? And it's DIETHYLPROPIO-NER 75 milligram tablets daily. And it says to take by mouth in the morning. Where is it at? I started back on this pill diet. That is, I lost 116 pounds when I initially started, and I'm at a plateau. So I take this every morning, this diet pill, that is. And I put a stepper on my phones, both of them, because I got two cell phones, one here and the one on my tripod. And this morning, I don't know how many I did on here. Wait a minute, I can see. This is up here. So far, 1,444 steps, and I have mine set for 3,500. I'm going to do that today. I'm doing it small so I can, increase. Once I get to the 3,500, meaning in a day, I'm going to up it. I'm going to go to 4,000 steps a day. Then I'm going to go to 4,500, 5,000. I want, by the end of the year, I want to at least be able to step anywhere from 10. No, yeah, I want to be able to step anywhere from 10 to almost 20,000 a day. And so I'm working myself up to that and stuff like that. So recap, bullying, awareness, stop it. I'm talking a little bit about weight loss journey. I don't share with everyone. Oftentimes people say, why do people tell people their business? I'm not telling everybody my business, but it's my business to be told. My thing is this. I want to encourage you, motivate you. Me doing this is motivating and encouraging me. I go through a lot, okay? I take supplements. What I have in my mouth now is vitamin E. I have over here vitamin C, Essentia. This is calcium and vitamin D and B12. Okay? I say all that to say supplements is important. Since the pandemic, I was sharing with this man in CVS yesterday. I've been taking Essentia, vitamin C, and E. A lot of these supplements help with your immune system, okay? So I have all these right here. Okay, this right here is Essentia, okay? And it helps with immune system health, and it's whole herbs. This is zinc, support immune system function. I have B12. This is for conversion of food into energy. I have the calcium, 600 milligrams, plus D, support bone health. Vitamin E, immune health support. Okay, did I show B12 already? I think I have 2 in here. Yeah, so I have 2 because this one's closed. Okay, and then I have vitamin C. Okay, I just shared with you the diet pill that I take. And I take levothyroxine because I have Graves' disease. And every once in the blue moon, I don't care. Sometimes weight water, I might take a water pill, and it don't have to be prescribed. You can get it at Walmart as long as you know it's natural. Okay, so that's what I take, and sometimes I take the cider vinegar, not on a daily. Zinc, I heard you just supposed to take zinc maybe twice a week. That also is good for for those that suffer with coronavirus or whatever, or any kind of virus, as far as that go. Zinc is good. Okay, that's what I hear. Okay, so that's my business. Okay, I'm sharing that because that's positive, right? I'm sharing positive stuff. Y'all want to learn that I make a lot of face expressions too, because I'm a serious person. I I understand people say you're supposed to edit your videos and stuff. I want to be natural. I'm sorry. Yes, I like to put the thumbnails up and stuff because that's gaining like audience, and people say, "Oh, I like that," and stuff like that. Traction, okay? Audience, traction, traffic, okay? And so I'm just a down to earth person. I'm not no goody two shoes. I'm not no snobbish person. I keep it real. I'm not fake. And if somebody want to know something about me within reason, ask me in a respectful way, and I'll tell you in a respectful way. I'm a very respectful person, but again, I'm a very serious person, and not because it's my grandchildren, but when you have children and grandchildren, your life changes. And my feelings have changed because I don't want nobody hurting my grandbabies. They innocent. This world can be so cruel, but it also can be so sweet. You hear how I said that? It's not a one-sided thing. There's a lot of sweet people out here, good people out here in this world. It ain't all negative people out here. Everybody's on a level of trying to get theirs, survive. The struggle can be real. The struggle's real with me. Again, a little recap. Coffee and pills. There ain't no combination of talking. A little recap about me. I'm a grandmother of 5, and I'm 57 years young. Birthday is January the 30th, 1966 is the year I was born. I don't have no problem with sharing that. A lot of people don't want to share. That's me sharing, okay? I'm not ashamed of how old I am, but I'm not old. I'm getting older, okay? There's a difference. We all getting old, okay? And we all getting older, but I'm not old. I know how to move around. I'm trying to be healthy. I'm trying to do things healthy. I've had accidents to cause me to have like tendonitis, back problems, arthritis a little bit, not because of weight. Accidents, automobile accidents, injured on the job accidents. And as you get older, those things affect you, but being heavy or plus size or overweight or obese. You see how many ways I say stuff? I try to be delicate. I'm not pinpointing and making fun of no one that's overweight, because I went into the doctor's office and told them straight up in 2020, June to July, to be exact. I said I was tired of being fat. That's my truth, because I was being hard on myself. I wasn't like downing myself or doubting myself or being mean to myself. I was being harsh because I'm a serious person and I was tired of being fat. I started the dirty keto in January of 2019. I have all this stuff documented, dates and pictures. And I tell everyone this: January 31st, I want to be taking off 40 to 50 pounds. I'm going to say it like that. And if I do so by the 31st of December, which is New Year's Eve, I'm going to share with everyone my biggest weight, highest weight, pictures of how I looked and everything. But if I don't reach that weight On the 31st, listen how I'm saying it. On the 31st of December, my birthday is the following month, which is January the 30th. Regardless if I reach the 40 to 45, 50 pounds, excuse me, 40 to 50 pounds that I want to take off, I'm gonna let everybody know anyways. This is my story. This is my journey. And there's nothing faking and shaking about me. I'm too damn real, transparent. And I want to help heal the world if I can. When my mom got sick, I said I wanted to be a band-aid. I wanted to fix anything that was wrong with her. But I wasn't able to do that. But I helped her. Ooh, did I say that? I wanted to heal everything that was wrong with my mom. I couldn't do that. But I helped her. She passed away January the 20th. My birthday is January the 30th. We laid her to rest the day after. You know how hard that is? You know how devastating that is? The constant reminder or to remember when your mom passed away. Then I went to the doctor's last year, and my doctor eye was like this. I mean, she was so sweet. When she lost her dad, I want to say January the 13th. It's like me and her had so much in common, relationship wise, parents and stuff. She was a daddy's girl. I'm a daddy girl, but I loved my mom too. I cried because it's almost like that's why I said triggers. Um, Plus, I have never had a doctor. I'm lying. I take that back. But I'm talking about me and her was like this. You would have thought we was homies, okay? I used to call her Dr. Friend, okay? Um, my whole doctor's office, the whole doctor's office, the receptionist, the head manager of it, his wife, pull out the red carpet for me. When I walked through that door, all eyes was on me. And I'm not lying. I got videos, okay? I sell jewelry and I took two backpacks. I was good to say duffel bags, hell, backpacks. And I sell jewelry and I took those in there. They knew that I was bringing it because they asked me to, da 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 da. She wanted me to put it in her office. Now, you know that's real. And I said, I'm going to keep it and put it in the room because right where I was sitting, I could look in the room. I wasn't moving, okay? If I had to move, I was going to go in and get that jewelry. I don't care if I had to lug it around. But anyhow, everybody that came through that door, she let them know she sold jewelry. Some knew, some didn't. Everybody in that office, except for the receptionist, bought jewelry from me, and I ain't talking about no one piece. I probably made at that. It was an opening. They was expanding the office and making it to where they was going to do massages, Botox, and all the things, right? I probably made $600 to $700 in that office that day. It was a party. They had food. They had gifts. They had giveaways. I made a joke. I said, "Look, daughters, I'm on The Price is Right." You know, I was being very funny, comical, and to have shaken the manager, head man of the business, hand and his wife. I felt so much love. This was in December of 2021. Okay. Yeah. And I mean, I said, whoa. Well, unfortunately, COVID took a lot of businesses out. Okay. And they closed. She went into work and said they was bum rushed with this. My doctor went and got the napkins, or tissues, I should say. Hello, welcome. And I'm doing well. She started crying and so did I. I mean, she wasn't a counselor or therapist, but every time I went to her, me and her both talked. She shared things with me. She had cried. She was just a genuine person. And so I'm saying all this to everyone out there in this world, everyone that is subscribed to my channel. That's why I'm talking about the topic that I have been talking about recently. Recap, watch the video, look at some of the shorts. You will see what is, the headline or the subtitle or whatever. Subscribe, hit the notification, get the word out there, because I do want to make a difference. It takes one person to get it started to make a difference. Okay. And I'm doing something about it. This weekend, I'm going to have my grandchildren. I don't care how I look. It's their project and it's going to be shown. Okay. And I'm also wanting to get some shirts. This is how deep it is. Every one of those kids that get on that bus, I want to get shirts for everyone. So I'm going to have some small, medium, larges because the kids' size. Maybe an extra large. I have a Cash App, which is $FAKELLEY. It's in my bio. And I'm not begging. I'm asking for support. This is what people do. This is how you get put out there. And the end results is going to be shown. Okay? The end results is going to be shown. Stop the bullying. Stop it. These babies is going to school. They're not going to school actually to learn. They're going to school having to leave the comforts of their home. A lot of these kids, social anxiety, like I stated, the little boy just started school the first day of school. Who the hell has to go home and tell their mom, how was your day today at school, baby? He's so cute. I know him personally. He's my daughter's friend. And what is his name? Damien is his name. Yeah, Damien. His brother's name is DJ Damien. He's in kindergarten. And you can't help but to just look at him and just love him. He is such a cute little boy. He go to school the first day ever. Kindergarten. And he got bullied by a 5th grader. I don't care if it was a boy or a girl. I don't care if it was a girl or a boy, but it was a girl. She's the same way. She's the same one that's been bullying other children. Known fact. The principal rode home on the bus Tuesday because I have to think because they don't go to school on Mondays. So Tuesdays, the 19th, because my granddaughter asked him to, and he did. That's the why. I can't even talk. That's the reason why, I should say, I'm so in tune into this, because it's an emotional thing. It brings back memories, triggers. And I want to feel like if I do something, it makes a difference. I want to make a difference. Stop it. In the workplaces, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. It hurts. And no, it does not mean you do it to help a person build their character. You're doing it because you just cruel, mean, hurtful, and that does your pain of what you're going through. You reflecting it on someone that's probably less vocal. I want to say, like the little boy. Well, hell, he let his mama know, and she do not play. And no, there ain't no color to playing. Okay, people love their children, and so my granddaughter has been bullied by the same person. I got videos, and I'm not bullying the little girl. I'm showing, like, I speak to her. How you doing? You having a good day? And I'll leave it at that. Sometimes kids, I can go on and on about this topic. Sometimes kids, you speak to them, they be okay. You can't judge a book by its cover. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean, well, her mom, maybe her dad, da, 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 da. That can be very well true. But even if it is, that's why awareness needs to be brought. October is Domestic Violence and Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I'm an advocate of breast cancer awareness and domestic violence. I don't care. Don't make the month come around for people to talk about this stuff. Today, what is this? September. Next month is October. You hear me talking about it now, right? I talk about it in January. There's awareness for every month, okay? You can Google it. I don't know what it is for September. I'm going to do that, okay? I'm going to look it up. And each month, you got diabetes, sickle cell, you got a cancer, of course, domestic violence, you got bullying, grandparents, you got all these awarenesses out here. And mine is, if I could bring awareness to cancer, diabetes, kidneys. I should have said kidneys first, but it's in there because breast cancer, bullying, and domestic violence. If I can give to each one of those organizations, and I will, because once I make it to where I want to be, and I'm going to show receipts. If I make it to where I need to be, I am giving to these organizations. I don't make promises, but I'm going to make a promise. If I get to where I want to be, I'm going to show the receipts. And I show how much. I got to give back. To me, kidney, diabetes, cancer, those three is serious because that's what's taking. Cancer is any type of cancer, okay? Prostate, breast, whatever, okay? Diabetes and kidney failure. It's taking people out. Taking people out. My mom had diabetes, cholesterol, hypertension, congestive heart failure, and a list of other things. And as I said earlier, this is a passionate thing of mine. I couldn't heal my mom. I wanted to be that Band-Aid, but I helped her. And me saying that, helping her is a way of healing me, because when I think about it, I have memories of my mom. Yes, I get sad, but also I smile because I know I didn't let her down. Ooh, did I spit some bars? I know I can smile because I did not let her down. The reminder, January 20th. My birthday is January 30th. 10 days before my birthday, 2014, my mom was taken from me. We laid her to rest the 31st, the day after my birthday. And her brother, for what I heard now, passed away the same day we laid my mom to rest. First we heard February 1st. Now I'm hearing the same day we laid my mom to rest. So I'm saying all that to say, these awarenesses need to be out there. People need to give more directly to the awarenesses, not per se give to a person. Reach out to some of these organizations. Red Cross. What's the other one? I would go with Red Cross first. Red Cross has been around for years. They are a part of the military to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm for veterans. I say that, and I'm going to leave on this note. My kid's father was in the military, and he got out once he came back from Desert Storm. Yes, I'm a military ex-wife. My kid's father is in heaven, and he might be sitting by me. I always say that. And we traveled. We went to Germany. I lived in Germany, Stuttgart, Germany, for 4 years. I was over there with 3 kids. No family. Husband going to Desert Storm, which is the Gulf War. Okay. He left and went in 91. Okay. I think it was like November, December of 91, almost close to Christmas. I'll never forget that. And how I can remember a friend of mine's over there. She helped get a Christmas tree to help. She surprised me. So I say that When there's a war and they come back, there's a lot of budget cuts. I'm sharing this with people that don't know. Okay, so when they send all these soldiers, GIs over there, leave to be if it's Navy, Army, Marines, Air Force, Reserve, so on and so forth, that's money. And coming back is money, supplies, the whole 9 yards, etc. It hurts the budget. So we left Germany, and we ended up getting stationed in Fort Carson, Colorado, which is in Colorado Springs. We was there for 6 months because we left June the 19th, 1992. Mm-hmm. And they gave him a budget offer to take it, leave with it, or get forced out of the military. Who the hell gonna just not take some money, a significant amount of money, and you got family, and they just when they put you out or force you out because you don't want to get out? That don't make sense. I would want to get out, but I guess one would probably say, well, maybe they're in the changing. He did 15 years, got out, and I want to say September of 94 or so, he went into the Army Reserves. Okay, so that's that backstory. I'm saying all that to say, when he got out of the Army, I was like at all, because it was so damn hard for him to get a job. Men that like to work, which he was one, unemployment wasn't no option, but he got it because he knew he had to, we still had the money, but you still got to live. Did that make sense? Yes, it did. Because we had to start and get things, even though we had stuff that we had in storage from the military. Don't get me wrong, but there's still other stuff we wanted to get to add on to what we wanted. And we had a car. He didn't have a job for, I want to say about 16, 18 months. And I'm saying that to say, veterans, people need to support them. Sometimes you see those people holding up them signs. Everybody don't get disability either. Just because everybody's not on drugs, everybody's not an alcoholic. I done gave to so many people. No, I can't give to all now. But me saying this, if I know I done gave to several at one point in life, I feel good. And I used to tell them, my eye, y'all, I'm not crying. You hear the beginning of my live, I'll tell you. You see that closet back there? I got some stuff going on back there, machines and everything. But anywho, I give. And I tell them, please go get something to eat. Or, one time this one guy was thirsty and we was at a stoplight. My daughter had some water and she had drank out the water bottle. She handed it to him. That man was so thirsty, he drank it right in front of us. And I kid you not, yes. My youngest daughter, at the time she had to been, probably 13, 12. I know she wasn't no 16 or 15. And he drank that water. We gave him a couple of dollars. One time, me and my daughter was in the car. We gave him this guy that was at the corner, with the sign, some Doritos that we had opened, a couple of dollars. I said dollars. Okay, DOLLARS. And I think something to drink. So the moral to the story, I would give to the veterans too. When my kid's father passed away, I have a certificate, United States Army, and I made that happen because he's not here to speak on his life. I can't because I was his wife. Ooh, what? I am spitting some bars. He's not here to speak on his life. I can't because I was his wife. I was a young military wife and girlfriend. Because we was together. About almost 2 years, about 19 to 20 months before I got married to him. So I was a dedicated, loyal girlfriend. See me smiling? Truth. And I miss my kids' father. I miss them. So enough of that. Little backstory of me. Hit share, like, subscribe, and you'll see me on the next one. Okay, Ohanas. And if you don't know what that is, that means family. Okay, Ohana. Have a good day.